And we've got the Tinubu government sitting back and not doing enough.
Exactly.
When 200 people were murdered, killed in a church. Now, I want to ask this. So one question was, did things improve? I think the answer is no on that. Here's the question. Proportionally, do we see Christians killing Muslims in Christian areas of Nigeria the way that we are seeing radicalized Islamists killing Christians in Muslim areas of Nigeria?
What I can tell you, Representative Huizenga, is that Christians are disproportionately targeted based on their population.
Exactly. And by the way, for those that you can't pick up with, who know this is going on, yet we've got not just the mass media, we got people within the Congress denying that this is happening, or certainly de-emphasizing it. It ought to be outrageous that it is Christians, moderate Muslims, anyone being terrorized by these radicalized Islamists in Nigeria.
Somebody just wake up, he's a politician. You don't know where the person is coming from, the next day is your governor. No basic training. And it is a problem. We must change the face of politics. We must see politics as a business of responsible individuals, not a business that they play in the motor park.
Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You're welcome to this Facebook page and YouTube channel. Guys, wonder shall never end. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is running up and down. See, it don't happen. US Congress, they are putting it on Bola Ahmed Tinubu like this man, he never see anything. I'll play you guys the full video of what happened in America. Just take your time and watch this video. At the same time, play you guys a video of Goodluck Jonathan, Nigeria ex-president. Like, bro, take your time, hear what Goodluck Jonathan said on this video. God will punish Bola Ahmed Tinubu and APC supporters and all the APC people. Now God will punish them for the way they turn Nigeria into. They shall never know peace in their life. Let me give you guys a chance. Watch everything that happened on this video. Then we'll come back to put our own take. Please, I will beg you to share this video. Just watch, then we'll come back.
Exactly. When 200 people were murdered, killed in a church. Now, I want to ask this. So one question was, did things improve? I think the answer is no on that. Here's the question. Proportionally, do we see Christians killing Muslims in Christian areas of Nigeria the way that we are seeing radicalized Islamists killing Christians in Muslim areas of Nigeria?
What I can tell you, Representative Huizenga, is that Christians are disproportionately targeted based on their population.
Exactly. And by the way, for those that you can't pick up with the microphones, there's audible yeses behind you. Again, the people that are watching who are nodding their heads. Why? Because they have lived this. Their families have lived this. I went to school with kids from Nigeria. I've got neighbors who've been missionaries there, who have family there, who have friends there, who know this is going on. Yet we've got not just the mass media, we got people within the Congress denying that this is happening, or certainly de-emphasizing it. It ought to be outrageous that it is Christians, moderate Muslims, anyone being terrorized by these radicalized Islamists in Nigeria, and we've got the Tinubu government sitting back and not doing enough. And I recently just was interviewed by Nigerian television, Arise TV, and that was really their question. Is the Tinubu government doing enough? And I had to answer, no, they are not. And I do not understand how a delegation can come here to the United States and downplay and come up with all of these other excuses as to why this is allowed to happen. It should be rejected and should be called out for what it is. And I've got a couple of other questions that my time has expired that I'm going to have to go and ask for them in written responses. But One of them I need to highlight is in Benue State, there's 1.4 million people who are considered internally displaced. Understanding that the administration has supported refugee assistance in dozens of other countries since taking office, what humanitarian assistance support are you providing or plan to provide to the IDPs in Benue and Taraba states, where many of those Christian communities reside? And I'll have to take the answer in writing. And Mr. Chairman, with your indulgence, just to show the breadth of this, I want to submit for the record remarks from the chairman of the Financial Services Committee, French Hill from Arkansas, who also serves on the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence, the Intel Committee. And I serve as vice chair of the Committee of Financial Services. This is where many of those sanctions originate and the enforcement. And I will say this, sanctions are only as good as your willingness to enforce them. And as the chairman has pointed out, there are ways to get out of those sanctions. And that's through correct your behavior. So with that, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to submit the letter. Thank you. And with that, I yield back.
Chair, ma'am, are we frenemies? Are we... what are we?
We're friends. And I'm sorry, I actually missed your original question, if you could repeat.
Yeah, I'm just asking, could you elaborate on the relationship between Nigeria and the United States? And do you think that continued inaction on religious freedom issues will harm our relationship going forward? Are they hearing the messages that are coming from our president, from the United States, about the concern of genocide? And not just, I realize there's people that are being killed that are both, Christian and non-Christian, but that this sort of violence cannot be tolerated.
Well, if they weren't hearing it before, they're definitely hearing it now. And I think, as I've mentioned before, there is an opportunity, and an opportunity that should not be missed in the way we convey as the U.S. how we want to work with Nigeria on this issue. The framing of the engagement really matters, and I think this is where the U.S. has to be strategic in its partnership. The partnership with Nigeria, as you rightfully mentioned, is one of our most important partnerships on the continent. As was mentioned, by 2050, the population of Nigeria will surpass the population of the United States. So this is definitely a relationship that we have to keep and build, but approach our dialogues from a place of honesty. And I think what we have going now in this relationship is that the Nigerian people, there is a wide acknowledgement by the Nigerian people that something needs to be done, and done quickly, about the levels of insecurity in the country.
Do you think the Nigerian government is capable of putting a stop to the violence?
And then this is where I say that with the Nigerian government actually looking at where the inefficiencies lie or where the weaknesses are within its institutional capacity. And I think this is where, again, being able to differentiate what are institutional weaknesses and then what is just plain lack of political will. Yeah. And I think there needs to be an admittance of where the areas of weakness lie. And there are some clear areas of weaknesses.
I agree. And I think they should, if they can't handle it, they should be willing to ask the international community for help. I mean, we should all be standing for life, no matter where we're at in the world.
And for those of us who are in active politics, I still pray that whatever we do affects everybody. And we must play our politics with decorum, with sense of responsibility, not with rascality. Politics is not a business of rascals. Politics is, you are trying to create leaders. You are trying to create leaders. So you must show that you are an extremely responsible person. For you, in fact, when we are in Ghana, the keynote speaker then from our Democracy Day was Bishop Cooker. And he said that if you look at everything in the world, even if it is to make Accra or bonds, I don't know their names, there are people learn before they do it. Even to teach in primary school, you go through a training process. Get certificates before you can even teach in nursery school. But it's only in politics that there's no training. Somebody just wake up, is a politician. You don't know where the person is coming from, the next day is your governor. No basic training. And it is a problem. We must change the face of politics. We must see politics as a business of responsible individuals, not a business that they play in the motor park. Once again, let me not go too far before I say things that I'm not supposed to say. So let me, on behalf of the foundation and on behalf of my family, actually today is for the foundation, but all the speakers also appreciated my birthday. And that is the problem the foundation will continue to face. Maybe we have to do something. Because the foundation was launched on my birthday in 2015, when I launched the transition hours. And the proceeds from that book was used to start the foundation. So it now coincides with my birthday. So at the time that we are doing maybe 20th anniversary, 25, my birthday will always come up. So I have to thank all of you for your beautiful words, your encouragement, and promise that we'll continue to do our best. I thank you all.
I think the applause should be louder than that. The ovation should be louder than that. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Thank you for the kind.
Okay guys, you watch those videos. Like guys, I don't have much to say, but let me just put a little bit of light on this issue. You see, in America, according to what they said in 2050, Nigeria population will surpass America's own. But with what we are seeing right now in Nigeria, are you sure we are going to surpass America population in 2050? Because you rate Fulani terrorists, they are buying Nigerian citizens, buying Christians, bro. I'm a smart Tino. So that 2051 at the top, so you guys need to work hard now to fix Nigeria, because the citizens are buying. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has failed. That, according to Goodluck Jonathan, he said, politics is not a business of rascality. He's talking to Bola Ahmed Tinubu because Bola Ahmed Tinubu came into office. That man don't have credentials. He don't have anything. Some of you will come here, oh, you don't know nothing. Your Bola Ahmed Tinubu will never go school safe. He don't even have certificates. When I'll come here, won't come to talk to me. When I don't talk to Bola Ahmed Tinubu finish. It shows that Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he knows nothing. That's why he cannot govern Nigeria. He cannot take Nigeria along. Just look at the country. The country is tanked. We just need help from America. America just need to come and help us. We are going through a lot in that country. We are really going through a lot. Guys, I will end this video. God will bless America for trying to help Nigeria. And God will bless Goodluck Jonathan for what he said on this video. God will bless this people. Guys, I will end this video. Please share, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. As you do so, God bless you. See you guys on my next video. Stay safe, guys, and bye-bye.